It's probably on YouTube already.
Yeah, no, it's really good. It's really good.
We're gonna have a dance off.
Chris, how nice was it for you to see your team kind of, as you guys say, keep your foot on the gas?
It was really nice. It all started with our defensive intensity, and we played with the right pace. You know, Coach stayed on us before the game, telling us that we needed to play with a better pace, and that starts on the defensive end.
Hey Chris, except for the first game that you guys played this season, these games have not been close. Is there something to these games? I mean, when you guys share the same town and the arena and things like that, you guys don't want to talk about it that much, but like, does that have something to do with the way you guys play in these games?
I don't know. You don't think about it probably as much as you used to, you know, but it's always going to be a pretty competitive game. I don't know. It's always a little different, you know, because we're walking right past each other to the locker rooms, but
Chris, it looked like you had an aggressive mindset from the opening tip tonight. Did you make a conscious effort to do that?
Yeah, definitely. Trying to come out there like that every night now and just be aggressive and look for my shot. If it's not going, then just keep shooting it. You know, eventually, hopefully it'll go in. But playing with that pace and, you know, going downhill and being aggressive.
Doc said that this was kind of the way you guys looked at the end of last year. Did it feel easier tonight and feel, I guess, right?
Yeah, it did, because we were getting stops. And then I think offensively, you know, we just played and moved the ball. You know, we didn't really just try to run sets every time down. We were playing in transition with ball screens and all that different type stuff.
Chris, how good was Blake tonight?
Oh, Blake was unbelievable, you know, from the onset. You know, I mean, obviously, guys who come watch us play every night knows how great of a passer he is. But early, we were getting so many open shots because Blake was finding us. You know, in transition, when guys try to cut him off, you know, he just kept finding Matt. He found me for like my first 2 threes, and then that just opened up the court for everybody else.
Chris, you guys have had games where you're up 10, 15, something like that. You guys got it up to 22, then up to 30 really quick there in the third quarter. Did you guys feel like you were playing, I guess, more free, just kind of?
I think so. I never really looked up at the scoreboard. I know at halftime, I didn't even know how many we was up, and I looked, you know, to start the third quarter, and it was just because we were playing the right way. We just kept our foot on the gas. We never really just came down and kept running sets. We were just getting out in transition, and it was free, and the ball was moving.
Chris, did you happen to catch Steve Ballmer dancing on the sideline?
Maybe.
What were your impression of his moves?
He was feeling good tonight, you know, and I think it's cool, you know, like seriously, like to see how much fun he's having. I think our fans feed off that, and what you think, Matty?
You can't have everything. You can't have one of those. I think you made a choice.
Hey Matt, there was a point where the Lakers came in with about 6 points. They got a big block shot, and you guys were able to just kind of hold them off and then push forward. How was it to be able to see your team just do that?
I think it's important. I think you know, we've had leads throughout this season, and you know, unfortunately we've given them back. I think tonight we've made a little stride closer to where we're trying to get, holding the lead and keeping it. Where are my kids going? That's not your dad.
We talked about it coming into the game. You guys don't want to put too much on this game, except for the first game of the season. You guys have blown them out. Is this something when you play them that you don't just want to win, you want to win by a lot?
I mean, I think anytime, you know, throwing their record out, it's going to be a big game. You know, they're going to play a little better than they normally play. We're going to play a little better than we normally play. You know, the crowd's electric, and, you know, that's just what's been happening lately. But we got a long way to go still.
Matt, Kobe was 2 for 12 tonight. You are the Kobe stopper, at least in this case.
No, not even close. I think, you know, in the first half, I think he tried to get his team involved. Second half, he got a little bit more aggressive. But, you know, my goal with him is, you know, I've guarded him and played him so much, you know, just take away the easy stuff and keep him off the foul line. And I think that's what I did tonight.
Matt, what was it you tweeted about that you had before the game? Was there any?
I'm just sick. My kids are sick, so I'm sick. You know, I've had them the past couple of days, and they kind of kicked me out of my bed last night, so I didn't get to sleep either. But, you know, just the flu that's going around. But It was all right.
Was there any thought that you might not play with
No,
that?
it's going to take a little bit more than that to keep me off the court. So it was just, something I just felt terrible during the day. And, once I got moving and running, I felt better.
Matt, we've kind of nitpicked your guys' game apart over the year. Like, you guys aren't doing this, you're not doing this. It doesn't look right. Did it feel like this was kind of just the way you guys want to play?
I think, the ball move was incredible. Like Chris hit on, Blake was finding everybody, Chris was finding everybody. We're a very willing passing team, and we don't just Blake's an amazing guy, but when we get a chance to move, you saw he still had 27. Chris had 24. I think we're much more of an effective team when you hold everybody accountable. It's kind of like a Golden State does, where they may not be the best scorer, but you got to respect them because they got the ball in certain areas. So I think tonight that's what we did. We moved the ball around. I hit a couple shots. Chris was incredible. Blake was incredible, and we just played an all-around game.
Your thoughts on a whole different kind of a test coming in here in the next game?
Dallas, right?
Yeah.
That's going to be fun. They're a very talented and deep team. They picked up Rondo, Parsons. And they feel, they're one of the best teams. We feel we're one of the best teams. We've yet to really have a statement win this year. We haven't really beat anybody that's, title worthy, so I think that's something we're continuing to work forward towards.
You don't think that went on Christmas night? Was that?
You kind of take that into, you kind of throw that out with all the adrenaline and being Christmas night and being at home against Golden State, so you don't really count that. But, you got to go on the road and get a win or, protect your home court, when it's not Christmas.
How much does it help when Chris comes out with the aggressive mindset that he did tonight? Obviously, was looking for a shot and had a big night.
Chris sets the tone. Whether it be him distributing the ball or being aggressive offensively. I think he was really patient. I think Chris was taking advantage of their mistakes. He was stringing them out, and then two people would leave him, and he'd shoot the wide open shot. So Chris just took what the defense gave him tonight, and then when two guys were on him, he moved the ball.
Matt, you were carrying a lot in the preseason into the early part of the season. How much more free are you feeling right now?
It's night and day. It's night and day. I mean, it's never easy to basically lose your family. You know what I mean? I'm going through that on, a world stage, and I still got to come out here and perform every night. But it's definitely getting easier. Now I'm just being able to focus on basketball and do what I do.
Matt, when you see the Twins, when they're here at the game, does that?
I tell you, I love it.
Yeah.
Those are my guys right there. So, it's awesome. I see their excitement on their faces and looks on their faces, and it's nothing better.
All right, thank you.